Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm So Luscious. I do have another channel which is So Luscious TV. Please subscribe to both channels, be really much appreciated. Now this video is a follow-up video to my Ancestry DNA video. I just would like to thank everyone who left all that positive feedback and comments to help steer me in the right direction. Really much appreciated. I've taken on some of your advice and I've sought further comparison websites, well not comparison websites, but I've utilized other websites so that I can compare the results, and it's been all right. I mean, for me, because I'm like my African percentage is I'm almost a thoroughbred. I'm almost is it thoroughbred or pedigree? Well, I'm almost pure, so it's been interesting to see the comparisons. Now I've used DNA Land and My Family Tree DNA. With My Family Tree DNA, you can upload for free, but to get your origins, you need to I think it's to get your origins or the matches, one of them. You need to pay $19. I can't remember how that converts into UK money, but it's affordable anyway. So here goes the comparison. So just to remind you, on Ancestry, I got 96% African and 4% European. Of the 96% African, my highest percentage was Ivory Coast, Ghana, and my highest European was Scandinavia. So yeah, I do have another video, so if you want the full breakdown, please check out my Ancestry video. The way they break down the regions is different to Ancestry, because Ancestry actually links you to a country, but a lot of these other ones, they're quite broad and general, so it does leave you to look for more information. So with DNA Land, so DNA Land, I've got 95% African and West Eurasian at 5.2%. So that's like 100.2% DNA breakdown. Yeah, so I don't know why they do that. Okay, so West African is 84%, and then there's Lower Niger Valley. So of the West African, it breaks down to Lower Niger Valley at 56%, Mendi Akan 18%, Senegal River Valley 10%. And now this one says I'm 10% East African, which Ancestry doesn't mention any East African. But looking at the map, I can only assume that the Southeastern Bantu could be the East African. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. And West, for the European it says West Eurasian, giving Southwestern Europe 1.5%, and Finnish 1.2%, and then I have 2.5% ambiguous. So I have no idea what that could be. Now the good thing. Now, I will say the good thing with the DNA Land, it does try to pinpoint actual tribes and communities. So for Lower Niger Valley, it says Yoruba and Isan in Nigeria and Yoruba in Ibadan, Nigeria. And then it will say it doesn't include Algeria, Pygmies, Egyptians. And then for Mende Akan, it mentions Sierra Leone and some others. Okay. Yeah, and East African, it mentions Bantu, Kikuyu, and some other names which I can't pronounce. Okay. Now, for Southwestern Europe, it does say Basque French and Basque Spanish Iberian population, so that matches with the Ancestry's Iberian Peninsula. Now, the definition given for ambiguous Eurasian, it says that it's a general category: Arab, Egyptian, Ashkenazi, Levantine, Central Asian, Northeast European, South Asian, South Europe, Northwest Europe, Southwestern Europe, and Central Indo-European. And so I can only imagine that there's something in my DNA that confuses DNA land, or well, I reckon they just do not have that many samples. I don't think they have that many DNA samples. It tells you on the front how many they have, and they haven't got loads, so that's probably why. Okay, now for the results for my family tree DNA say that I am 96% European. No, scratch that. The results for my family tree DNA say that I'm 96% African and 4% European and 0% everything else. Now the African is broken down into 89% West Africa, East Central Africa 4%, and South Central Africa 3%. And then European, this one says that I'm less than 1% British Isles. And then it says Southeast Europe 4% and nothing else. DNA Land doesn't show me any family matches by DNA. It has 0 matches for me, which was a bit unfortunate, but I do believe it's because they do have a smaller DNA pool to draw from. My family tree DNA, I just have one page of 10 people. It was when I initially did the search, it had 8 people, and now there's 10. One thing I will say that I have noticed, there's a surname from a lady that I spoke to on Ancestry. I contacted probably 3 people and I've gotten 1 response so far. And the surname that's in her family is showing up on the My Family Tree one. But I've never heard of the surnames. For the people where there are matches, I've asked some of my elders, like my uncles and whatever, and I have no idea. And so this means that I'm going to have to do more research to find out who these people are, or like where they're linked to, because there's like my mum's dad passed away when she was quite young, and then like my dad's family, that's going to be harder to find out. So I can only assume that these names that I'm not used to or have not heard of in my family are either my mum's dad's family or my dad's family, which it's going to be hard work. My mum's family in general is easy to trace because, it's just easy to trace. And one of my cousins has been doing the research, so that should be good. But yeah, so yeah, just to confirm again, so Ancestry has me as 96% African, 4% European. DNA Land has me as 95% African, 5.2% Eurasian, and my family tree DNA has me as 96% African, 4% European. And what's interesting is that the European region seems to change a lot. So I've got Swedish, Iberian Peninsula, Finnish, and British Isles from different ones. But yeah, so that's the comparison. Now, I don't plan on doing any more of the free tours because I don't think I'm gonna get anything else from any. I mean, is there one that really suits someone of African descent or African Caribbean descent? Then let me know. I might consider it. I have done GEDmatch, and that my GEDmatch video, I'll put that up shortly. GEDmatch is a learning curve. But yeah, so that's my comparison for the videos. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and look out for my Gen Match video. Okay? Toodles.